Was away on a 3-day business trip when I received a call from Jiang Cheng's first love. Mrs. Jiang, what laundry detergent does your husband use for his underwear? I'm afraid I might mix them up. Through the receiver came Jiang Cheng's teasing voice, followed by her soft moans. I had received many such calls. My voice was so calm it surprised even me. The third bottle on the shelf. Also, could you tell Jiang Cheng that I won't be back this week? I left something for him in the drawer. My boyfriend wants a title. I can't delay any longer. She hung up. I stared at the airport window, my chest heavy. From the moment Zhu moved into our home, I knew my marriage was dead. Half an hour later, Jiang Cheng called. He asked what I wanted to say. After a long silence, I said, Jiang Cheng, I want a divorce. He was incredulous, sneering that Zhu's moans must have made me give up. I admitted I had a boyfriend. He said he was happy to divorce, told me to go through the legal process when I got back, and warned me not to hurt Zhu. My throat tightened. Had I bullied Zhu when she first arrived? Penniless, I fed her, comforted her, gave her money. She refused, saying she wanted to support herself. But when I returned from my trip, Zhu was standing beside Jiang Cheng as our housekeeper. I went into the master bedroom and saw her nightgown. I lost my mind. Jiang Cheng said I was overreacting. Then Zhu bent over, and I saw fresh hickeys on her chest. I passed out and hit the coffee table. Awakening in the hospital, I overheard them talking. Zhu cried, saying she felt guilty about me. Jiang Cheng pulled her into his arms and comforted her. I watched them move to another bed. A week later, I decided to divorce. In the car, Zhu called me Mrs. Jiang. I sneered and congratulated her on becoming the next Mrs. Jiang. Jiang Cheng stopped the car, dragged me out, and accused me of bullying Zhu. Zhu cried. He threw me to the ground and drove off. I walked 5 kilometers in a torrential downpour. I had to divorce him. 2 years ago, I had caught them together and slapped them both. Jiang Cheng demanded an apology or a divorce. I refused. He said he had fallen in love with Zhu, that every day with her was like a spring breeze, and that his days with me had been a waste. After that, I heard them every night. Our apartment, bought with both our money, had its door painted purple, Zhu's favorite color. I signed the divorce papers. Leaving the courthouse in the rain, I remembered how we met in similar weather. He had saved me, told me to live. 30 days cooling off period. Then it's over, he said. I nodded, saying I was going to see my boyfriend. He sneered, still not believing me. At his small restaurant, I met Song Jingran, my boyfriend. Jiang Cheng walked in with Zhu. He wanted the staff who had supposedly bullied Zhu to serve her well. A waitress called Zhu a mistress. Zhu ran to me, crying that I was the real homewrecker. A bag hit my face. I grabbed Zhu's arm. Jiang Cheng shoved me hard to the ground. Zhu let go of a heavy soup pot, and it crashed onto my chest. Huh! I screamed in pain. Jiang Cheng didn't move, said the pot had cold tea, mocked me for having no boyfriend to take me to the hospital. He left with Zhu when the door burst open. Song Jingran rushed in, carried me out, took me to the hospital. Jiang Cheng chased after us, demanding to know who he was. Song Jingran ignored him. I said we were already divorced. Jiang Cheng said the cooling off period wasn't over, that I was cheating. I turned away and left with Song Jingran. I blocked Jiang Cheng everywhere. I dreamed of the past, of holding him when his parents died, of our tiny rented apartment, of him promising we would always be together. But Zhu's arrival changed everything. I realized those thoughts were ridiculous. At the hospital, Jiang Cheng confronted me. He had investigated Song Jingran, a recent graduate. I threw my bag at his face and told him not to call himself my husband anymore. He grabbed me, asking if I had slept with Song Jingran. I said yes, just as he had slept with Zhu. He tore up the divorce papers, screaming he would never let me marry someone else. I met Song Jingran when my depression had worsened, and I was standing by a bridge. I saw a young man about to jump. I stopped him. We sat under a streetle twilight all night. He was a boy whose parents had ruined him with loans. Later, when Jiang Cheng and Zhu Wen were in their room, Song Jing ran and I were by the lake. As dawn approached, he kissed me and my heart raced. He asked to heal me. After we were together, my depression score stabilized. A month later, I went to Jiang Cheng. I returned the 300 Zara yuan he had given me for my mother's cancer treatment money that had never been used because she died anyway. I said we were even. Jiang Cheng exploded, saying he felt insulted not because of the money, but because I had sided with my parents. I admitted I had wanted the money to save my mother. I told him to divorce me. He agreed. Said I disgusted him. We got the divorce certificate. I felt relieved. He threw it in the trash. After the divorce, I gave him the apartment. It was too dirty for me. I took 20 million in assets and bought a new place. Song Jing Ran slowly paid off his debts, refusing to let me help, saying he didn't want to be a burden. One day, Zhu Wen ambushed me. She went live, accusing me of stealing her boyfriend. Thousands watched. I grabbed her phone and confronted her. Jiang Cheng arrived, yanked Zhu Wen away, and forced her to apologize. He accused her of swapping cold tea for hot soup. Zhu Wen cried, saying she had rejected him in high school and then found out he was married. Jiang Cheng admitted she had seduced him while he was drunk. The online crowd turned against her. She apologized and promised to stay away. As I drove off, Dong Cheng ran after me. He begged for another chance, offered to buy me cakes, said he was wrong, that he loved me. I told him it was too late. After 2 years, my love had been worn away by his torment. I just felt tired. Please, never appear before me again. Song Jingran succeeded with his AI coding business. On our wedding day, Jiang Cheng sat in a corner. He said he had a failing heart and would die soon. I told him to leave. He asked if I would only care if he died. The MC called me, and I walked away. Weeks later, Dong Cheng refused treatment and died at home. In his hand was a diary detailing our 8 years together. Zhu Wen was driven online to attempt suicide, surviving but paralyzed. And now I didn't listen to her anymore. Song Jingran and I were on our honeymoon on a tropical island. A colorful butterfly landed on my shoulder. He smiled and said the bad things were over. I buried my face in his neck. Meeting you is the luckiest thing in my life. He stroked my hair. Then love me forever.